So we're talking to Isaak, who's representing Germany at Eurovision with the song Always on the Run. Isaak, I think you started out busking at an early age. So what did you learn from that time which helps you now at Eurovision?
Well, um, you know, when you're busking, you learn a lot. And for example, there are a lot of people who don't want you to busk there because some of them live in a city, and they want to have it quiet somehow, and they try to they want you to leave. They want you to leave because they're annoyed by your music, and sometimes they're very rude. They come over and I just remember like the first very hard conversation I had during busking was in my hometown in Minden, and a guy just opened the window. I was playing underneath it, and he screamed something like, uh, "Do you want me to put your guitar in your ass? Then keep on singing," something like that. And he was like quite tall, and he looked very scary to me. And I was like, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 years old.
Wow.
And well, that was one moment where I had to. I mean, I was far too scared. I was far too scared, but still, there were some people around me, and they were listening to my music, and I had to say something. So I tried to be as brave as I could be in that moment, and I nearly whispered back something like, "Well, you could have said that nicer." And that was the moment where I realized, okay, it's 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 always worth it to be brave, because everyone around me just started yelling at him, because he was like, "No, you always do music here, and it's so annoying, and you don't listen to me." And then they started. All the people around me started yelling at him, something like, "Yeah, you could have said that nicer. He's absolutely right," and stuff like that. And I had many, many, many of situations where like the crowd around me helped me, when I had a moment where I needed to be brave. And I guess that's the most important thing I learned during all my busking sessions, is to have balls. Like you get some balls with busking, absolutely.
Of course, buskers have complete freedom in their performance, but Eurovision is the exact opposite. I mean, everything is timed down to the second. How are you finding the structure of Eurovision?
I gotta say, I really like it because I'm still free. I'm still free. I mean, um, everything I do on stage. I mean, as you may have seen, I'm not a dancer. So I'm just performing it. I'm just singing it and I'm feeling it. And we had a lot of rehearsals to build some sort of muscle memory, so that I exactly know where to walk and where not to walk. And this is this is so deep in my memory that I don't have to concentrate on that. So I can just be on that stage and concentrate 100% on whatever I'm singing. And I concentrate 100% on the lyrics that I wrote, and the story that I'm telling in that moment. And that is actually freedom. So every performance is always like just me being 100% in that song.
That's great. You mentioned the audience when busking. Of course, the audience for Eurovision is completely different, particularly the ones near you at in the mosh pit at the front of the stage. Um, what's the feeling when you're performing to the arena and, of course, to the TV audience at home?
Well, it's a huge amount of energy, a huge amount of energy. They're like, yeah, we had rehearsals without people in front of the stage, and it was a whole like a huge difference. between the rehearsal with 11,000 people in that hall, and also the semi-final show, because I'm giving so much into it, and in the moment where the hall is filled up with people, I get a lot of energy back, and this is like, it's mirroring, I'm totally, it helps me a lot to totally dive into what I'm doing in that moment, and I'm feeling quite comfortable, actually.
That's good. I hear you have family in Sweden. Have you met them yet? And have you tried the potato dumplings yet?
Have I tried to what?
Tried the potato dumplings? I read somewhere you like Swedish potato dumplings.
Yeah, I haven't seen them until now, and I still hope to find them somewhere. But I had some chatbula. That was good as well. And my family, my wife is with me. She's lying right next to me in that moment. And my parents and my oldest son, they arrived yesterday in the evening, and we're gonna meet them today. Maybe, we hope so. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Isaak, thank you so much. One final question.
Okay.
Where can we see your grand final performance in Australia, and how can we vote for you?
Well, you have to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. That's when you can vote, and you see the performance live at 5 a.m. But they show it twice in the Australian TV. And I forgot the other date, but there is another. What was it?
No, that's perfect. It's shown in the evening as well. But thank you
Okay.
so much.
Yeah,
And
you're welcome.
enjoy the rest of Eurovision.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.